Yo, what is going on, everybody? How y'all doing? You know who this is, the real one, always 100. Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club coming to you guys with the UFC MMA fight night video, guys. I'm doing this the night before, actually the morning before. It's 4:46 in the morning, and I'm still awake. Um, Video. So I was just looking at my KBO scores right now. We cashed in KBO. God bless us. Um, I'm talking about us. I'm talking about the DFS Club. In case you've been living under a rock, guys, we are the DFS Club. All right. Um, so I'm not gonna break down every single fight and bore you half to fucking death. I'm gonna try and go through these as quick as I can because there's plenty of 2 hour videos out there. I'm gonna try and cut this down to little as possible. So we're gonna start off first with the prelims. The first fight of the night. We're looking at Chris Gutierrez versus Vince Morales here. This is a pick'em. So prices, let's look this up. Chris Gutierrez is going to be 8.3K, and Vince Morales is going to be 7.9K. So not much in price. That makes sense. It is a coin flip. Now, however, with that said, quick breakdown. Chris Gutierrez does have zero takedowns. He does not do takedowns. He'll throw some leg kicks. Um, Gutierrez has never been knocked out. Now with Morales, another one, no takedowns. It's gonna be kind of boring in my opinion. You'll just see Morales there'll just be a lot of grabbing, a lot of clutching. Try not to bore you to death, but if I had to pick one, I'd take Morales by decision. And I think it'll be low scoring fantasy wise too. So I would probably stay away from this one. However, if you had to pick this one, I would take a Vince Morales here by decision. And I don't feel 100% comfortable about it, but that's who I got. Next fight, we got Luis Scalia Smokla versus Casey Kenny here. First of all, let's get the prices here. Smokla, 7.1K. And then you got Kenny here, 9.1K. And there's a big reason for that. But quick breakdown, Smoka, horrible takedown defense. All right. Casey Kenny will take him down at will. And we all know takedowns are worth 5 fantasy points, right? Um, Maybe 4 or 5 takedowns I see for Kenny, but I do think it's going to go the distance. And I got my rock star cheers. But I do think Casey Kenny wins by decision. So if you're paying 9.1K for this guy, you might want to think again because if you're paying that much for a fighter, you want knockouts, early knockouts, right? But I mean, the guy gets five takedowns or even probably not more. It's rare that they do. It's just God. Smoko can stop a takedown if there was a 5 pound woman trying to do it. But anyways, I like Kenny here to win by decision. With a pretty good score, but I don't think it's worth a 9.1K to be honest with you. Next up, the third fight of the prelims. And if I'm going too fast, I apologize, guys. I just don't want to waste anybody's time. All right. We got this mullet wearing mother right here, Tim Elliott. God bless this guy. He's done it all. Going up against Brandon Casino Royval. This is another pick 'em, guys. So let's look up Tim Elliott here. Let's look at prices. Tim Elliott's 8.7K. Then we got Brandon Royale, Casino Royale, 7.5K. Pick 'em. If I had to tell you about Tim Elliott, he does get takedowns, but he does make a lot of mistakes. He'll duck his head too low. He'll get choked out sometimes. He's been known to do that. Um, there's a slight chance, and I mean very slight, that if Elliott does make that decision, Ravel could catch him with his head low and put him in a guillotine choke. With that said, though, I do like Tim Elliott to win by decision. All right. So take that to the bank. Tim Elliott. Let's see if I can go undefeated on this card. That'd be sick. But all right. I like Elliott here. I like the experience. Even though he fucking, oh God, he's just not aware of things, especially when it goes to the mat. He leaves himself totally exposed. And I love the freaking haircut. So Elliott by decision. Next up, fourth fight of the prelim. Jamal Hill versus Quentin Abreu. Sorry, Mr. Abreu. So let's look at prices here because I really like this one as far as like fantasy goes. So Jamal Hill is 8.4K. Let's look at Abreu. 7.8K. Now here we go. Now I'm talking about. This is hop on this one. So Jamal Hill, the only way he has a prayer is if this fight stays upright. As long as they don't go to the mat, because he has zero wrestling skills, zero takedown defense. And then you got Abreu here who does nothing but takedowns. And then once he gets him down, it's ground and pound time. So not necessarily ground, you know what I mean. Takes him to the ground, he ends it, gets a TKO. Mostly, I think Abreu's gonna win here by submission. And I say he's gonna do it probably in the second round. So you take that 7.8K and you take Abreu with confidence here over Jamal Hill. I think he wins by decision in the second round. Next up, the fifth fight. Yeah, here we go. It's not quite in the order I had it written down, but we got Caitlin Chukakian. Sorry, guys, and Antonio Sevenchenko. I think she has a sister that fights too. But this fight, I don't know, guys. It's a coin flip. It's anybody's fight. Caitlin's a pretty decent striker. Antonia is also a pretty decent striker, but Antonia, if she is able to take Caitlin down, it just takes one takedown to steal around. Antonia has a 100% takedown percentage in her career. So if she can manage just to steal a round or two by getting a couple takedowns, that's the only edge I see. I see Antonia winning this by decision, and it's going to be close. And if it is by decision, it's by split decision, which doesn't matter as far as like fantasy points goes. Let's look at the prices here. So we got Caitlin's at 7.7, and then Antonia's at 8.5. So I don't know if I'd pay 8.5 for her, even though I think she's going to win. I just don't see the value there. I don't. Okay, next up. Where are we at here? Where's Billy at? This is all out of order for me. Here we go. Here's the next one I had written down. Quentin Tarantino, and then Spike Carlisle. And this Spike Carlisle looks like Sheamus had a love child here from the WWE. Not to mention, he looks like he just broke out of prison. Very scary looking dude. So first, let's go to the prices for Billy. 8.6K for Billy Quentin Tarantino. Then we got a guy named Spike. That's his prison name. 7.6K. This is an easy call for me, I think personally. Here's the thing with Spike. He's got zero stamina. Zero, none, zip, zilch. By the end of that first round, he's going to be winded, done. However, he could get a lucky punch in on Quentin Tarantino here and end it. I've seen crazier things in the UFC, but it could happen. That's his only hope. If Quentin Tarantino gets out of that first round, it's over. Quentin Tarantino will get him in that second round by TKO. I said KTO. TKO. That's an easy call for me. So he might be worth the hefty price tag, but there is that small little chance Spike could connect. But if he's gonna do it, he's got to do it in that first round. So, but I don't see it happening. I'm taking Billy Quentin Tarantino here for the TKO. All right. So let's go to the main card. Let me scroll back here. Where's Gabriel at? The guy, he has my name. All right, here we go. All right. So we got Gabriel Green versus Daniel Rodriguez. Look at these two guys, man. Mean looking characters. Big height advantage for Daniel Rodriguez, 2 inches. Big reach advantage for Rodriguez. But this is what I got. Love it or leave it. So first, let's look at the prices. And when I say prices, I mean DraftKings. So for Gabriel Green, 6.8K. For Mr. Rodriguez, looked like he just broke out of something. 7.3K. This is an easy one for me also. So Gabriel Green, he's won his last fights. I get it. He's good on the mat, but he's going to go up in weight class here. So he's going to put on a lot of body fat, which will affect his stamina, his speed, you name it. I think Daniel Rodriguez destroys him. I think it's going to be a Daniel Rodriguez knockout in the first round. So if you want to take that, Daniel Rodriguez is 7.3K, guys, and get that first round knockout, by all means, that's my prediction. That's what I'm going to do. Daniel Rodriguez, first round knockout, guys. I don't think Green's going to get it done, not even close. Yeah, Daniel's a bad man. Bad man. All right, next up, where's Mackenzie? Here we go. We got the ladies here going at it. Mackenzie Dern versus Hana Ciphers. Here's a quick breakdown right here. I don't got, you guys can read. I ain't got to tell you that. Mackenzie Dern's a big favorite. Let's see her price here on DraftKings. She's going to be 9.3K. And Hannah is going to be 6.9K. Huge price difference, but rightfully so. And here's why. Mackenzie Dern is just going to win by submission. I think she wins by submission or KO, either one. Poor Hannah, I don't think she has a chance in hell. She's a striker. That's pretty much all she has. Mackenzie Dern has takedown abilities. Just, it's going to be ugly. I think the young lady, Mackenzie Dern, gets it done. So I think she might be worth that price tag, guys. So get her in there. I'm taking her with the KO here. And then next up, let's see. We got Teddy Roosevelt Roberts going up against Brock Weaver. Look at this guy right here, man. They let San Quentin prison out for the day to fill this card up. I mean, this dude looks like you don't want to meet him in an alley or in a prison cell. All right. My God. You got Franklin Roosevelt, Teddy Roosevelt Roberts. Let's look at his price tag here. 9.2K versus not Brock Lesnar, but Brock Weaver is only 7K. But here's why. I'm going to take Teddy Roosevelt here, even though he's a big favorite. He's a great striker, but I think he's going to win by submission because Brock ain't got no ground game. I think Roosevelt just, yeah. What round? I'm going to go out on a limb here and say the second round. I think Roosevelt gets a second round submission. That's what I'm thinking. I don't think Brock has a chance in hell. And neither does DraftKings according to those prices. So let's go to the co-main events here. I'm gonna get everything situated. Got my notes written down. I got everything written down here. This is my first recording video using a new program called StreamYard, which is pretty nice. All right, so we got why this is a co-main event. This fight, I have no idea. All right, this is going to be a very boring. They're going to be dancing, clutching. It's a pick 'em, 50-50. We got Blagoy Ivanov versus Augusto Sakai. All right. Let's look at the prices first. I mean, it's going to be fantasy wise, it's going to be low scoring. There's not going to be a lot of punches. So Ivanov is 8K and Augusto is 8-2. So flip a coin. Personally, I just think Sakai is just going to hold him. He's just going to do a lot of clinching. It's just going to be boring. This should have been on the prelims, but I don't book these things. Talk to Dana White, not me. I have Ivanov winning this fight, but I'm going to stay away from it because even a win here by decision, it's going to be very low scoring on a fantasy point scale. All right. So, yeah, I'm on Ivanov. And leave in the comments below, too. Who do you guys like? If you guys disagree, I don't care. Let me know because you guys, I love to hear what everybody has to say about this. And then we got the main event of the evening. It's time. I love that guy. We got Tyron Woodley versus Gilbert Burns. Gilbert Burns is on a crazy hot streak. Let's look at the prices here. Let's look at Tyron Woodley's at 8.8K. Then we got Mr. Burns's illegitimate son from The Simpsons at 7.4K. And there's a reason for that. Breakdown on Wood. The only thing I see got going for Burns, he's riding the momentum of a very good hot streak right now. However, Tyron Woodley, the question for him, for me, is his head going to be in it? Or is this just another like payday, right? It's a main event on a fight night card. My gut tells me he'll be fine. All right. He's got a rap career going, but as a fighter, if his head's in it, he just came off. Who did he fight? Usman? Something like that. Very tough opponent. All right, Schroeder. Come on, man. Do I look like a jungle gym? Jeez Louise. Schroeder's just excited. But I don't know, guys. He's a low volume striker, but Woodley hits like a freaking mule kick. All right. I don't think Burns has any chance in hell. The only thing that worries me is if his head's in the game with Woodley. Other than that, Woodley wins by a KO, wins easily. All right. So wins by KO, Woodley. There you go. That's gonna do it, guys. That's what I have for this UFC fight night card. And I know I went through it really quick, and I do apologize, but I don't want to waste everybody's time. I mean, you can go to other videos and sit there for 2 hours and watch the breakdowns and the weigh-ins and what they have for breakfast, but you guys want the picks. I know what you guys want, so I'm just going to give you the picks and maybe a little reason why I'm going to pick these people. So that's what I did. And yeah, that's going to do it. So, guys, if you want to join the DFS club, it's www.dfsclub.com, guys. We cover every single sport, every sport. We cashed right now in KBO baseball. We got golf. We got MMA, every card. We got so many MMA experts in here. It's not even funny. Was it? I kind of heard that NBA might be coming back. NHL, MLB, you can forget it. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. But come join the family, guys. www.dfsclub.com. All right. Shout out to everybody. Thank you so much for watching this. We really appreciate it. Schroeder and I, let's take them out with a prayer. All right. Let's get them out. Ready? God bless you. God bless your families. God bless your pets, right? The pets? All right. Let's get this bread. Don't take shit from nobody. Schroeder will throw some hooks. There he goes. And we're out. All right, guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow. I'll be live on Jimmy the Bag's channel for the horse racing. We do horse racing too. So, all right, guys. I love you. Take care.